Hey guys, Forex Capital here. Let's take a look and see what Algorand is doing today. So looking at the daily chart, as I mentioned before, we had a double bottom here. I mean, if you follow it, then you actually made way more shackles. Because at a very conservative limit, which was here, your risk to reward was 3.32 to 1. Which is pretty good. And then if you actually wrote this, just say about there, your risk to reward was 9.65 to 1. So you made some shackles there. So that being said, guys, let's see what this is going to do next. So we are still on track to go to 0.9176. So we're still on track for that. So that being said, what do we add to this position right now? I don't think so. I mean, I think I would want to see a little bit more of a pullback back to the neckline before I would add to this position. I just don't feel like, I mean, I guess you could, but I don't feel very confident on adding it right now. By the way, guys, if you guys like the video, hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to pulverize that like button, because that's the only way you're going to help out the channel to reach 7 billion people. And we're going to teach everyone about the crypto markets. So remember, we're a community here. We're here to help everyone out. And that's the only reason why I post these videos, videos with all this information, so you guys can gather some information and get better at it. If you guys get anything useful out of this video, send one friend to the channel. That way they can make shackles like you're making shackles. So that being said, guys, so let's just see. Let's remove this, right? And let's draw some fibs again. Actually, let's just use this fibs. So we're gonna do the March 13 low, and we're gonna go back to August 14 high. So this is very interesting. I mean, look at this. This is 61% retracement, so 0.58, and we blasted through that. And then we just kind of, I mean, this level is important, but at the same time it's not, because look at this stuff. I mean, not that important. So that being said, guys, we might see a pullback. Excuse me, guys. Sorry, it's kind of late. It's 12:30 in the morning. I'm a little tired. We might see a pullback, you know, to the 5.5050 mark. And that's what I would like to add. I feel like if we get there, you know, it's pretty doable. I mean, if you were to place a position right now, which I don't like it, but I mean, even if you place a position right now, your risk to reward is 3.17 to 1. If you do below the neckline, which that's what it should be, it goes down to 2.16. If you go to a very conservative target, if you do, or ultimate target, I mean, your risk to reward is 4.97 to 1. I mean, it's a pretty good risk to reward, but I feel that you can get it cheaper or wait until it's a little bit more expensive, but it has more room to push higher. That's the kind of stuff, remember guys, that I'm always looking for. I want to make sure that my risk to reward checks out, because unlike most people, I don't have unlimited amount of capital. So that being said, I have to preserve the capital as much as I can. So I always like to say it's like we have ammunition, and if we run out of bullets in the middle of the war, we're kind of screwed because we're gonna die. So I think you can get it for a little bit cheaper, or once we break above the 78% retracement, so 0.72, and then, you know, we're probably gonna readjust targets and stuff. I feel like your risk to reward will be better, but we just kind of have to wait and see. I don't like to place any positions in any of the middle, of a trend, or in the middle, not in the middle of the trend, sorry, in the middle of a channel. feel like it's not the greatest. So I'm either looking for a pullback to 0.50, and then once we have a pullback, and then look for some confirmation at that particular time so we can get long again. I mean, ultimately, if we break below 0.50 in this 50% retracement, I think we're gonna, definitely hit 38% retracement, which is 39 cents, and then more likely than not, we're gonna hit the 200-day moving average. I don't know if the 200-day moving average will be here or it will still be down here, but more likely that's what will happen. I mean, hypothetically speaking, we're still on track to hit the 91 cent because we have not broken below the 50% retracement. If we break below that, and that's a different story, but we haven't yet. So something to keep in mind, guys. And by the way, if you guys like the video, hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to pulverize that like button. Thanks again, guys.